Today, I will be talking about George Washington Carver's historical achievement as a farmer and what he did to revolutionize the culture of farming for the good. George Washington Carver revolutionized farming with green techniques, enhancing soil condition and crop diversity, and shattering giant racial and economic barriers. See how George Washington Carver transformed farming with sustainable methods, promoting maximum soil biodiversity and fertility, and combating enormously social problems. As we get started considering Carver's revolutionary practices, we will understand how far-reaching his impact on agriculture and society was. George Washington Carver was born a slave and dedicated his life to agricultural research at Tuskegee Institute with an aim of enhancing the living of poor farmers in the South through sustainable agriculture. He advocated for crop diversification as an alternative to cotton monoculture. George Washington Carver was a renowned agricultural researcher and inventor who greatly advocated green farm practices in the early 20th century. According to the website The Legacy of Dr. George Washington Carver by Tuskegee University in 2020. His pioneering efforts at the Tuskegee Institute were concentrated on crop rotation and the cultivation of substitute crops for cotton with healthier soil and with greater economic opportunity for farmers in the South. His creation of hundreds of products out of peanuts, sweet potatoes, and soybeans greatly expanded economic opportunity. According to the website George Washington Carver Facts, Inventions, and Quotes by History in 2009, George Washington Carver's pioneering effort to create various products from peanuts, sweet potatoes, and soybeans increased farmers' economic opportunities and the agricultural business in a remarkable way. Not only did his work encourage diversification of crops but also sustainable agriculture, with the overall impact being greater profitability to the majority of rural communities. Most of his inventions were never realized fully because they were not adopted as a result of inadequate innovation and traditional farming practices. According to the website 7 Facts on George Washington Carver by Sarah Kettler in 2023, artificial rubber based on peanuts was only one of many innovations by George Washington Carver that never did become commercially viable based on then available natural rubber sources. Apart from that, his efforts of yielding a dye from sweet potatoes were not producible in bulk quantities and hence found limited demand in the textile sector. Specifically, I spoke about how George Washington Carver was born into slavery and dedicated his life to conducting agricultural research at Tuskegee Institute for the purpose of enhancing the lives of poor Southern farmers through sustainable agriculture, and how he advocated for diversification of crops as an alternative to monoculture of cotton. Second, I discussed that his creation of hundreds of products from peanuts, sweet potatoes, and soybeans greatly expanded economic opportunity. Third, I discussed that most of his creations were never fulfilled because they were not accepted because there was not enough innovation and traditional farming habits. George Washington Carver's inventions for sustainable agriculture and crop rotation transformed the economic potential of poor Southern farmers. George Washington Carver's revolutionary farm practices revolutionized Southern farming, spurring economic development and sustainability for poor communities.